Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Screen Time. Talk about America's largest platform of taking care of mental health issues. Dr. Phil is the first to come to mind. Dr. Philip C. McGraw has a 25-year experience, and he treats people with mental health issues with his best knowledge of psychology and sociology and the experience he has gained over the years. He has a very blunt personality, but also the most sympathetic to the patients. His reason for popularity is courtesy and dignity. Already being a blunt person, there have been events while tackling the patients who made him annoyed, but still he would not leave the circle of patients. He has been accused of some horrible things. The impatient patients have made him angry and have accused him of bad behavior or even worse. We will now deeply discuss how much worse he has been accused of. The Grim-Faced Girl. Danielle Bregoli, with the stage name Bad Baby, is a popular internet celebrity, not popular in a way you think. She was once invited to Dr. Phil's show. The incident that happened made her popular over the internet. Her behavior in the show was inappropriate with her local street accent. She spoke in an indecent language. She behaved none other than a rebel. Dr. Phil became annoyed after he heard the accusations. She accused Dr. Phil of stealing cars indirectly. She continuously mocked and accused him, which became unbearable. He answered her with sarcasm and asked a rhetorical question if she attended her 5th grade. She went in shock but did not have any reply. The question directly attacked her basic manners and ethics. The disrespect and taunt were obvious. Getting insulted in front of a large crowd was a big crack for her, but her accusations were enough for Dr. Phil and he could not bear more of them. The Guilty Man. The incident man includes an accusation that showcased on his show, but he was not the one being accused. It was a couple who appeared at the show, and the wife, Pamelia, asserted that Pete, her ex-husband, left her and the family. The reason for his leaving is a massage girl. He met the therapist girl at a couple's retreat. She also challenged him to be the reason behind the suicide of their 15-year-old son. Pete started giving off nasty remarks on a defensive note. He started accusing his ex-wife that she was already wanting to see their son dead. This was the worst and the meanest one of all. Dr. Phil became furious at hearing this insensitive accusation from a person who should be guilty instead of bluntly accusing his innocent ex-wife. He knew how rubbish he was speaking. He gave him a long speech telling him about how bad and wrong he accused his wife. He mentioned him as having a black heart. He asked him to think before you speak, as he was being blunt and rude. This is one of the most terrible accusations on a mother for wanting her son dead. Dr. Phil used a slow and calm but more rigorous tone and volume. He told him that accusing others would not make him free of the guilt and the crime. Reality check. Typical 20-year-old kids who wish to become popular without doing something or putting an effort in something are common now. One of such spoiled brats once came to Dr. Phil's show. He named himself King Keith Franklin VII. He was fond of singing and wanted to become a popular singer instead of studying and leading a job life. His mother kept on reminding him to leave the fantasy world and come to reality and study hard to make a living out of a good job, but he would not listen. She brought him on the show where the child accused him of promoting such fantasy dreams on his show. However, it was all rubbish mindset and the result of his endless daydreaming. He started accusing Dr. Phil of running the show on TV. Dr. Phil had enough of him and he yelled at him to stop fantasizing. Dr. Phil gave him a life lesson speech and to make his mother proud by working hard and standing up on his own feet. He asked him to stop wasting time over television and its shows and start focusing on education in the future. Be a good supervisor. Dr. Phil is always effective with how the parents keep their children. How is their life brought up? How are they being mistreated? Etc. Once his show featured a mother, Kaylee, who was irresponsible towards her young daughter. The daughter was barely 14 when her mother gave her permission to marijuana and take other drugs. She was also allowed to do physically intimate acts with male friends. Dr. Phil lost control after hearing this. He showed a calm behavior and told the mother that according to the law, her daughter is too young to decide for herself, and it is her who needs to be a good supervisor. Instead of learning a lesson, she started accusing Dr. Phil of terrible things. He became furious at this and yelled at her and that she is committing a crime and doing wrong to her daughter. Internet love. A young internet stalker, Bailey, is 21 years old. He came to Dr. Phil's show and believed that he had fallen for a girl on Twitter. The girl was not interested in him. She even said that she'll report him to police for manipulating and disturbing her. He came to the show to get her attention and make her believe how much she had fallen, but it was not the right thing for Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil rejected his claim that this is only his overthinking and just a melodrama. The girl did not agree after the show, so he started accusing Dr. Phil of making his internet girl run away. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.